Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me. I do not like being this late for lives. I don't really like being this late for anything, but yeah, we had an all-day power outage, and on my birthday, it started at like 5 in the morning because I could feel the fans go off, and I looked in the corner of my eye and I saw the fans slowing down. I'm like, oh, please, just be for an hour. Don't do me like this. Well, it ended up being a whole day, the entire day. So sorry, you guys. It was out of my control. I would have been here way earlier, and you probably can't hear me. There we go. So now you probably can hear me because I saw the beeping on my mic, and I could tell you probably weren't able to hear me. Welcome to Abundant Life Tarot. I am so happy to be here. And I guess power outages are probably one of those things that are going to help me to grow patience because I don't know why it bothered me. Even when I was in the United States, it would like bother me. And as I got older, as more work and responsibilities piled on me, it was like, why is the power company treating me like this? But it's out of your control. So on this birthday, I got to learn patience. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me on my birthday. Today is my day. I am 42. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Let me tell you, you should see me earlier today. We decided to go out and about to town, which was fun because I don't normally get out. I'm usually in here doing readings as of late. And so doing YouTube videos or whatever I'm doing, it's in here. And so I don't leave my little cave much. So in here, and we saw so many people like that I knew. Like it's that small of a town. But couple of things, two things that are similar in the States as here in terms of like power outages. In California, Northern California, where I'm from, they have a hard time. PG&E is the company, the power company. They have a really hard time keeping the trees cut, all the brush cut around the power lines, and then it causes all kinds of, just power outages galore. Well, it's the same here, and yeah, just as I was frustrated in California, I'm frustrated here. It's like, what the hell? I'm gonna need for you guys to be more proactive. But see, I got to go to the beach, sun. I'm a little red. I got a little color today, so I'm excited. So we palled around town and saw people, and it was just a really beautiful day. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for you guys. Thank you for joining me and being a part of my little world. Hello, Debbie. Hi, guys. Hi, Anna. Thank you for my birthday wishes. I was like, is it weird to do a live on your birthday? I don't know. Is it like, oh, just pour love on me? No, there is a reason why I called us and gathered us here today. I promise you. I promise you. Hi, Scott. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, there is a reason. I normally do my lives. I like to do live streams on Thursdays at 2:40 p.m. That's when I like to do lives if I'm gonna do one. And so that was the plan today. We were going to do some announcements. We got a deck to announce for our next tarot study. So yes, my birthday happens to be on a day that I was going to do a live, but it feels great. It feels great to be another year older. What can I say? I know that's right. That's right. This is my version of a tiara. And thank you for saying that my hair up. That's what got me on it. That's what I was like, I just threw something together because when the power is out, The water is hooked up. Our water is hooked up when the power goes out. We can't really use our water, so we only have a finite amount of water. So it was like I barely was able to get myself together for this today. So here I am. Here I am, and it's all crooked. I was like, but you know. All right, let's get to it. So let me make sure I stay on cue. So a couple of announcements, and then we'll move on because, yeah, I am doing a live stream of Zoom on Sunday. It's a part of my membership. So I have a membership on my website, and I am going to start putting more energy into it. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with social media. I'm not going to lie. It does sometimes affect my mental health and well-being. I can feel it, and sometimes there's just not much I can do about it other than to withdraw. Still want to continue to my sanity and my friendships and my connections. So I am building up a community within my website. So there's a membership, and it's free to join, or you could do premium memberships where you're kind of working with me and getting some direct help, whatever you're pursuing, tarot related or spiritual business related. Anywho, I worked the hotlines, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to gather and I share and just answer any questions that I can about either getting on with the hotlines, or maybe you just started and you just want some tips to help you, succeed or feel more confident, or, you just might have questions. So I will be doing a Zoom. It'll be at my favorite time, 2:40 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. And it will be on Sunday, what is that date? Today's the 10th, right? It'll be the 13th. So I will put a description in the description box. I'll put a link where you can be able to sign up. So yeah, it's about psychic hotlines. I work for two. I do have my own private clients that I also, work with directly, but I also do hotlines, and I work for two of them, and I really enjoy hotline work. And I had some resources to help me get started. So I just feel like it's like paying it forward. And it can really help people if you just need some extra cash. And some people make a really, really good living, like really good living on there. I will be frank, I'm not all the way there yet, but that's because I work very part-time with it, because my private practice keeps me busy enough. But I want to devote more time to hotlines. It's been a fruitful journey, that relationship. So if you have questions about that, join me. So that's announcement number one. And then there will be another Zoom. So, and I'm not doing them on live. Like I said, I don't feel like doing them all the time here on YouTube, because that's just not where I always want to be. Love you, YouTube. Love you. But I'm not. I'm going to have another Zoom. And so all the details will be in the description box, but that one is about divine discontentment. And what does that look like in your life? How does it show up? I created a spread, maybe I can show you guys, so many months back, 2019, where you start to get this angst inside of you, and you just can't quite put your finger on it, and like something's off, and you feeling like I'm just spinning my wheels. I don't know what it is, but that's a moment of divine discontentment. And so I created a spread to dig into what is it specifically for you. What are the areas of your life that there's real divine discontentment, and what is it trying to teach you? So the Rebel Souls, that's one of the membership levels. I will be hosting a Zoom next Wednesday for that. And then that'll be it for the month. So psychic hotlines, and then that's for Sunday, and then Wednesday is divine discontentment. So yes. It does match. I was like, okay, so I was looking at my screen on my laptop, And I was looking, I'm like, I'm kind of blending in to my background. What's going on? But I like it too. I like these colors. I've always been a fan of colors. All right. So, yeah, let me do this. Taking you guys on a little journey with me. First, please don't act up, internet. Don't. Y'all, birthday folk, birthday spirit team. Y'all, help. No internet issues. Okay, so I'm going to show you before I move on. Where is it going to be? Is it here? No? Of course not. Of course not. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find something here on YouTube. It's kind of on YouTube. Of course it's not. Where the hell is it? Well, anyways, the link will be in the description box because I wanted to show you my spread, but can't find it. And I feel all off today because it's nighttime and I'm doing this live. So I'm none too pleased with that. Anywho, I'm still going to share with you guys. Oh, come on, no. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, now here we go. I'm super excited about this one. Okay. Whew, y'all. Okay. Chrome tab. There we go. So what I'm showing you is that I've added a new course to my Abundant Life Tarot Academy. It took me a long time to create it because it was being created as I was building this place, and so yeah, it was being born at a time when something else was bigger being born in my life. So it means a lot. What it is Read Tarot Like a Pro with Jumpers, a course on developing your reading style. And so I created this through the lens of one of my reading styles, which is using jumping cards exclusively. Even working on hotlines, I still use jumpers exclusively. I just let the client know. Or with my private clients, whether it's a face-to-face reading or what, it's always jumper cards. But the process of me getting to the point of all the different ways I do my readings, the technical aspects of how I show up and deliver a professional reading, that's what led me to I Love Jumpers. I've been exclusively working with jumping cards probably since 2017, 2018. I did a video on it like back in 2017. And I was like, oh, this is me doing jumpers. And there's lots of readers who do it this way. But I was watching a tarot reader the other day, last night, as I was falling asleep. Oh, that's why I was pissed off about the power outage. Hopefully they don't blink me out. But oh my God, I didn't charge my phone. My phone died, so I just turned it on. And there's so many birthday messages. But I was watching a tarot reader, and she shuffled, and then she kind of, you do the fanning out, and she just kind of picks her cards and she reads them. She takes her time. She's not rushed. She's not pressed. But I was like, I am not called. I remember struggling with trying to either shuffle the cards and have them where I take one off the top, or I spread them out on the table and I do similar to what she did. And none of that felt right. And sometimes when you're new to reading, you don't know, like, it's really your style, is really how you are designing your reading process that could be off. You could have readings that are accurate where you can finally put away the book and you're going with it, but you might feel like there's still something clunky about your reading delivery style, right? So this course is going to delve into that. And let me show you. So I'm super excited. Yay, I created it. Makes me happy. But you may take this course and find that you only use jumpers sometimes under certain circumstances. There's spreads. I got spreads. I've got all sorts of little handouts to help with. And we're going to have 2 Zoom lab sessions to go over your style, your questions. Show me what you got, show me what you're doing. I can demonstrate to you. So 2 of the lessons have what I call lab sessions. So I'm excited about it. It's 7 lessons. So the 2 lab session topics for now is technical aspects of jumpers. And you'd be surprised how much actually there is. Because people were asking me questions. They were like, well, do you overhand shuffle? And then how do you do it? Do you use your left hand or your right hand or this or that? I'm like, I don't even think about it. But then when I start to slow down and think about not just my jumpers, but just what I do I feel called to consecrate this reading? Why do I do that? Why don't I do it? All of that had to be ironed out. So now I have a more streamlined process when I'm doing back to back to back to back readings. So, and then lesson 5, interpreting with confidence, downloading and conveying messages. So these are like the 2 Zoom lab sessions that we'll be doing coming up. And there is a forum I've created on my website so we can have folks who are taking the course communicate together in little forum, especially for those who are a little overwhelmed by social media and need a break, but they still want to live, do their thing and learn tarot and have community and fellowship with other like-minded souls. So that's what I envision for this. And lots of lessons here, videos. It's broken down to, you could just choose just to take only the lab sessions, or you could do the entire lesson without the lab sessions, or you can have a combined both. So, and I kept costs in mind in creating this. So yeah, just showing you guys. So anywho, that's what I've been up to. And it's been a labor of love. How do I stop sharing this? Okay. So check it out. I haven't had a chance to update the description box like I normally like to because of my little power outage. I could only give you guys little update messages throughout the day as the power outage wore on. Like, okay, update number 2. All right. It's looking good. Oh no, it's not looking good. Power wasn't restored to like 6 something, which is an hour. It was like an hour and 15 minutes ago. It's a minute, not long. Minute, not long. All right. Without further ado, I'm excited. So it's time to talk about tarot study. Let's talk about tarot study. Do you boo? That's right. And that's the thing. It's like sometimes people need to hear, and they need to what is it? Not the acknowledgement, but the permission to say, you need to just do you. You don't need to like get all caught up in the whole esoteric stuff. If that's not the kind of reader you are, that's okay. Do you? Or maybe you are into that. You want to know all the little nuanced details of every symbol. You want to get all into the nitty gritty, and that's what you are called to do. Do you? That could be our thing. Thank you, Jackie. Drum roll. Okay. I'm very excited about this deck, but I am a little disappointed. So I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna be real. I am a little disappointed, but you guys probably know. You probably saw the polls. You saw the directions of where things are going. And the light seers one. And then I was like, I'm looking at it over here. I really was hoping the Tarot Mystical Moments would win. And I love the Lyseer's Tarot. I'm excited. But it is a little bittersweet because I don't know the Tarot Mystical Moments like I know this one. And in doing the tarot study, it's not just about me creating something for you guys to do it. I want to do it too. I want to deep dive into a deck that I haven't really got a chance to deep dive into. But this one won. And I put it on the list to vote for. So I had to expect this, right? I had to expect this. So the winner is the Light Seers Tarot. Yay! 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 Oh my goodness. This one. I I don't know. I feel like it's award time. Like I gotta do a speech. No, yeah. I have grown to really love this deck. So this will be the first deck that I'm hosting a tarot study that I actually really know well and love and use all the time. Like all the time. Here she is. This is a new one, a backup to this one, because this one is, I don't think it's ready to be retired quite yet, but it's bad. Come on, it's bad. It's bad. I almost feel like I should bust out this one for the tarot study since I have it, or I could be all inspired and use my baby. Use my baby. So it was close. And it was neck and neck on both YouTube and Facebook group. So I was surprised. I was like, what? How is it? I was like, I didn't think it would, honestly, I didn't think the Lyseers was going to win. And again, you guys, you know how I feel about this deck. I'm hugging it now as I'm talking to you about it. But I just thought you guys, I thought we all wanted to do something different. I don't know. Look at her. Look at her. Look at this Page of Wands. I get so excited. So yeah, this is the deck that won. And this is the deck that we are going to be doing our tarot study. And let me see. Let me look at this one. I was now, even though I backed this almost immediately on Kickstarter, almost immediately, I ended up getting deck number 1901 of 2500. So I was like, hey, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. I still love it. Still love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So maybe for the tarot study, I'll use her. I'll use her. Look at this chunky guidebook. Anywho, so I am very happy, but I'm also like, okay, what's going to be the next deck? Now, the next deck, and I'm already thinking about the next deck for the next tarot study, but I'm hoping I'll finally get my hands on the Tarot of the Abyss, and that could be one of the decks we vote on, because I would love to do a study with that one, but we'll see. I don't know yet. I don't know. And I don't know if it'll win, even if I got it. So I can't be getting it just for the sake of getting it for the tarot study. I'm getting it because it's been on my wish list for a long time. Well, and not just for that reason, but because when I'm intuitively called to finally purchase a new deck, that could very well be one that I'll purchase for tarot. So let's talk about tarot study, shall we? It's going to be shorter. Yeah, it's going to be shorter this time around. And I wanted to ask you guys, what are some activities you would like to do for this next tarot study? I'm going to make some notes here. Okay. And don't mind me. I'm going to take a sip of my birthday beer. Okay. Don't judge either. Don't judge. Here we go. Imported, but it's not. But it is. It's like a Modelo. It's a Modelo, but that's an import here. But in California, it was like, it just felt average in California. But here it feels like everything. I don't know. Anywho, let me go on back up here. Was close. Yay, I'm happy you're happy about it. Okay, good. Good. Aww. there's a lot of happy people. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy. It's, but I would not have been mad if Mystical Moments won. Oh, thank you. I agree. I don't get to vote. I don't think I tried to click both of them to see if it would let me vote. I don't get to vote, which is fair. I shouldn't be voting. Yeah. I can't wait to share it because it is going to be a different kind of tarot study, right? If I'm loving it and knowing it like I do. Oh my God. So, okay. Well, if you guys are down, we don't always have to do a poll. Polls are fun and nice. Even as adults, we like to throw our name in a hat, try to win a raffle, or we want to do a quick poll. So they're fun. But I don't know if we are all good with doing one, then I'll feel like I'm being fair and just because I want to be fair and just to our community. It went up higher. It did? So it's a clear winner. Okay. Well, hello, Natalie. Thank you for joining. You are from South Australia. That's so exciting. I'm like, I have a client that we're getting ready to arrange a Zoom session for next week, and she lives in not South Australia. She lives in Sydney. But I was like tripped out because she was like 15 hours ahead, like 15 hours ahead. So I was like, how we gonna do this? But we figured it out. I was like, dang. And yeah. And if I was in California, it'd be 19 hours, I think. Anywho, welcome. Hi, Emma. How are you? Thank you for my warm hello and happy birthday. I love Lyseers and it works great. I would have preferred MM. Scott, you and I were here. Okay, we were here on Mystical Moments. And I think you were the tipping of the iceberg for me for wanting Mystical Moments. Because I was like, yeah, I already know this deck. I want to do this one. I had some really great readings with the Tarot Mystical Moments. I should grab it in the last few weeks, just randomly. I just would pull it off the shelf. I've been trying to be more deliberate in putting the decks on my shelf that I want to start use and see and play with. And so I got excited. But you know what? If you all are in agreement, I'll point to this live stream. I'll say 210, my birthday. We all said we were going to do the Mystical Moments for the next one. So, but you know what? Can I mention something too about hi, Cosmic Butterfly. Welcome. Australian friends. I'm so happy you're here. Hi, Mary Michelle. I appreciate you. Thank you. You can use any deck, is what I was going to say before I forget. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You can use any deck. You do not have to use the assigned deck. I mean, I think that people who have used other decks will probably say, oh, I kind of wish I had the deck that you guys were using, but I've seen people get along just fine. They're like, I'm deep diving in this deck for this tarot study. And that's what it is. And it's fine, so that you don't have to use the light spheres. That's what I do need to mention. I have to mention that. So like I said before, I am inviting your input right here, right now, on different things you want to see for this tarot study. It's only going to be for 4 weeks though. I experimented. I've tried out different durations of time and play with it. And now I'm going to play with 4 weeks. So I hope that's okay. Hope that's okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. MM is not my jam, but toes down for it being the next day. Oh, thank you. See, this is why then I start to feel guilty. Then I feel guilty because then there's people like, it's not my thing. I want to, do something else. Then I'm like, well, fine. The fair thing to do is a poll. Thank you, Jackie. Okay. So 4 weeks. And here are some things that I'm proposing. Did I write this down? Yes, I did. Um, this is the Lyseer, so I do know it well. We could do the daily draws for since it's only 4 weeks, a commitment of a week of working with the deck daily. Now, you don't have to demonstrate what you do daily. You could do it weekly and then do a breakdown in your posts of like, this is what came up for me on this day or that day. Or you could do it daily. Whatever works for you is fine by me. We just asked Sears Tarot study group or something like that. And you'll see it because you'll start to see it building in the Facebook group on the side, the hashtag growing and growing. But that's all you have to do. And I'm thinking a week. It used to be a 2-week commitment that we have to plug away at doing the working with the deck daily. I'm not going to have a problem working with the deck daily because I do already work with it daily. So yeah. Then we're going to still have journal prompts. I do enjoy spending time myself personally with the guidebook and then being inspired to by what's in the guidebook to come up with journal prompt questions that we focus on each week. So that'll be each week for 4 weeks. So it'll be a Monday journal prompt, right? And it'll be inspired by one of the cards. You could, with your journal prompts, you could just straight write your heart out. You could throw some cards to the journal prompt questions, which is something I love to do, and then kind of journaling off of what the cards are saying, plus the answering the question of the journal prompt. So there's that. The majors, I don't know if I'm just going to do lives and we discuss the majors, or do I do videos and go into them? Because, you guys, I'm like, let me see if I can just find a major. Here's a couple. Here's Judgment. I love this Judgment card. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. Awakening, rebirth, and it can, judgment can mean quite a few different things, not just awakening or rebirth, but that if that's one of the keywords I see instantly with it. It's just so demonstrative of that. Love that. And then we got the little high priestess over here with her beautiful self. So there's that. There's the last so Antique Anatomy. My goodness, my memory is bad. Antique Anatomy. We did, I added the cards, pictures of each of the cards. I think I'm going to just break it down to, we could talk about 1 week, the majors, picking and discussing our favorite majors for that week. Then the following week, it could be the minors, maybe, going into the different suits. I haven't decided yet. I have a couple of weeks to get ready because I'm looking forward to March 1st being the start of our tarot study. Or we could do majors, minors, courts. I don't know. Each week has something, and probably maybe having to divide the majors up over 2 weeks. I don't know. I have to sit with this one. I have to sit. So that's why I'm asking for your input. So if you're watching this video on replay, put it in the comments section. What would you like to see? What do you think we could do in a 4-week time frame? Keep that in mind. It's not going to be like it was in the past, 8 weeks, 12 weeks. One time we did. The time before that with the Herb Crafters, I didn't even have a time limit. So, and with that being said, this is an evergreen tarot study group. So Abundant Life Tarot group, when we're doing tarot studies and you watch, let's say you watch the Hoodoo Tarot Study group videos I have here from when we did that, last year? Was it last year? And you're like, oh, I want to join, but it's 2023 or 2022. Are they still doing it? Yes, you come join the Facebook group And as long as you're tagging with the hashtag, the Hoodoo Tarot Study group, I think it's just Hoodoo Tarot Study. But just again, you'll see the tags on the side in the Facebook group, and you tag it. There will be many of us who want to chime in and chat with you about your experience through your study. So you can join at any time, start at any time. It's only going to be 4 weeks with a 1 week commitment of working with the deck daily. Journal prompts, I'm thinking we keep them optional this time around. I enjoy doing the journal prompts, and it's usually one of the pictures I post in my in the Facebook group as a part of my daily work, if you will. I'm looking up here at the other decks we worked on in the past. So, and I always say when people feel bad about not being able to continue through, don't feel bad. You just stop and then you start when you can make the commitment. Okay. So, yeah, I think I covered it. Evergreen, anytime, you can use any deck, need your ideas, all that good stuff. Need your ideas, you all. Okay, let me go, because I know you guys have some good ideas. Okay. Got a lot out of the Hoodoo Tarot, but using Druidcraft. See, thank you I knew one of my dear members who actually use a different deck. It can be done. And I wanted it to be that way. The tarot study was formed, or I thought like this would be something fun to do because many of us have been longing to really get a chance to get to know our decks. Many of us have been in acquisition mode, constantly acquiring all these beautiful decks, but we weren't having an opportunity to use them. So I wanted to celebrate the process of getting to know our decks. So if you, and I didn't want to promote consumerism. I wanted you all to use your own decks. If you didn't have the Hoodoo Tarot, you didn't need to go get it unless you wanted to, unless it's been on your list for a long time and you're like, yeah, I do want to work with this. I'm going to go ahead and purchase it now. Okay, great. But I didn't want people to feel pressed about that. Nor did I choose typically to use mass market. So if people are like, I am new to tarot, I want to join this tarot study, but I'm finally going to buy a deck and it's, the lights here, and I want to join your tarot study. Great. You, my friend, get the mass market. You do not need to worry about getting an out of print deck or, expensive indie deck. I don't want it to be like that. One day, someday, soon, I'd love to start doing tarot studies, like little tarot studies for indie decks. Because I have a few that I would love to do deep dives with you all. But for the general membershiping public, I was like, well, let's do mass market. So let me see. Thank you, Patrice. How are you? How are you all? How are you both? Let's see, my idea, light and dark spread cards. Oh, thank you. All right. Your idea now. My idea, light and dark spreads. Oh, I love that. Light and dark spreads. I think she does. Light seers, right? Let me look. Now, I do have the pleasure of being able to dive into this book. I mean, don't get me wrong, the little guidebook that comes in the Hay House version is great. It's, to me, all you really need. But it's nice that we can indulge a little in this one. Does she have a table of contents? Maybe not. That's okay. But you're right. I'm pretty sure. Right in reversal. Here's the spreads. Light Seer and Shadow Seer. You're right. Light Seer and Shadow. It's probably in this one too. Ooh, she's got a ton of spreads. That's gonna be fun. See, and each tarot study is unique. Each one is its own little beast in its own. I'm called to work with the tarot study in different ways. So knowing that Chris Ann has a lot of juicy spreads and a lot of good content in her guidebooks, a lot of good text and things we can dive into. This will be very much inspiration for the things that we do. So I like that. Light and dark spreads, tarot study. R. Isaacs. Tarot study things we are going to do. Let's see. Thank you. Yes. I will show you. Just a moment. I remember that. Now I can just easily. I'm all rambly. I do love StreamYard because of how easy it is to share things, and it's all nice and easy. And so I will show you about the enrollment on the blog in just a moment. Catching these ideas. Hi, Kim. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Sorry, everyone, for the several hours later. Okay. I love the journal prompts. Thank you for saying that, because I was like, I hope people are like wanting to do these. And I feel like I was like giving y'all all this stuff, and you're probably like, oh my God, are we in school again? What is happening? So thank you for telling me that, sharing that with me. Okay. And Bernetta, see, thank you. Hi, Bernetta. You guys are like one of my favorite couples. And I don't say that lightly, actually. In our community, and actually just what I know, I have to say. Do what's easiest. Thank you. I appreciate you for saying that. Yeah, we love y'all. You guys are the best. Okay. However you want it will be perfect, I'm sure. Thanks, God. Can we work on some combos? Yes. Now, are you meaning combos for the tarot study? Because next week, coincidentally enough, we are going to have a live stream where I want to work with combos. And do you mean, when you say combos, are you meaning oracle combos and with the light seers? Because then I started thinking, I'm like, there's different ways of combos. I didn't realize that until I got ready to create next week's live stream, the little scheduling. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to confuse people. We're going to be going through, people are going to be asking questions, and we're going to be looking at the cards and collectively doing the reading together. Like, can we connect those dots between the oracle and the tarot? I like doing stuff like that. Maybe majors in 2 weeks are minors, and then chords. Thank you. Yeah. Maybe majors in 2 weeks are minors and chords. Yeah. That sounds good to me. Thank you. I'm so happy you're here. Oh my goodness. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. It has been like the birthday. But I'm here, and I'm loving it. Oh my God, that's what I can say, right? We are blessed with another year. Hello. Who's coming in here? Hi.
Pizza.
Pizza?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I will. I'm a birthday girl. So, thank you. I'm so happy you guys are here. Oh, thank you all. I really enjoy these studies. Thanks. Oh, thank you. I enjoy working with these decks. So, and it's fun to do it with you all. So thank you for being a part of it. because otherwise I'd be like learning all by myself. So not a problem. Yeah, and it did. I have to tell you, you all, I don't nearly shop for decks like I used to. You probably could tell. I'm not hardly doing any unboxings anymore. I'm hardly doing any of those things anymore. I'm actually enjoying my decks, and it's a great place to be at. And it is with the tarot study. If I'm so busy creating things for us to do with it, or doing the tarot study, or working on the course that we created, choosing your next deck, curating your collection, well, I'm too busy to be going off and shopping. Not that there's any judgment. You know, I love a good deck. I love a good deck purchase. I'm not in a depth year this year, but I'm just not like I was pressed to buy decks. Pressed to buy decks. That's it. Hey, Candy, how are you? Thank you for joining. All my favorite peeps are in the house. Thank you. Candy's here. Shamanic, Arawak, Priestess, and Scott. All my friends. Everybody's here, Patrice. Okay. So yes. Thank you. I send you guys back love. Okay. Yes, combos for the study group. It could be one major with different minors. Ooh, color. Okay. I almost need to screenshot. Let me do this. I'm going to just do this so I can save your comment. I love technology. So yeah, it could be one major with different minors, color resonances, or anything fun to put two cards together and get an interesting message. Okay, now I see what you mean by card messages. Thank you. You're right. And with the light seers, let's see, with the light seers and the colors and the story that they're telling in the picture, depending on what the question is or what we're doing a reading on, it's so rich to me. Ooh. Oh, I have an idea. So yeah, that's the tarot study. And I promised that I would show really quickly before I let you guys go. Let me go back. So my membership. I'm not doing memberships yet on YouTube. I had set them all up, but I set this one up a long time ago. But then I get overwhelmed because it's like, oh, I got to make more content over here and there. And I'm still just trying to find my groove with content creation. Sometimes I do it in fits where I'm creating. And then sometimes I need to rest. So anyhow, just AOT membership levels. Lots going on. I'm going to eventually clean that up. But for now, this is my website. So membership levels, Stargazer is free. I'm actually going to be sharing a series at this level, and it's not going to be here. It's going to be at my website. I can't say the name of the other thing because I got burnt one time by YouTube by saying the other the video platform, so I won't say it. Won't start that problem. But I really like that video, what is it, reservoir, like what is similar to YouTube. So anyways, I will be talking, there will be like a series that I recorded several years ago where I quit like 2 good jobs in a matter of like a year of them. Like I quit my like 20-year insurance career, and then about a year later, after getting on immediate with the state of California, I end up quitting that analyst job. And I'm not a quitter. That's not me at all. Clearly, I had a 20-year career, but yeah, there was something bigger calling me, and I didn't know what it was at the time. But I was doing these vlogs, kind of navigating it. Me at the soccer field, me talking to you all, me doing this. So it's actually pretty interesting. I finally am going to like publish this. I have so many videos to publish, you guys. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So the Moon Dancer level, then we have the Rebel. So there's 2 Moon Dancers, 2 Rebel Souls. There's a free and there's a paid. And then if you scroll down, you can see all the benefits of each one. And yeah, once you join, you can access the video content I already have. I have a ton there, lots. Because apparently I just like to record videos all the time. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. So the Moon Dancer on this coming Sunday, quick reminder, is we talk about psychic hotlines. And I already have one of my premium members asking some great questions about one particular hotline that I'm familiar with. I have to be respectful of that hotline and the hotlines that I work. So this is also why I don't really want to talk about it in the general, like public in this way. I kind of want to do it a little more stealth, So that's that. And then the Rebel Soul will meet up next Wednesday. And you can watch the replays. In the membership, you don't have to join the Zoom unless you want to. You can watch the replays later. But I always have a topic of discussion. And in the Rebel Soul one on next Wednesday, the 16th, right? We'll be discussing divine discontentment and what does that look like. And we got a spread that we're going to do. I did the spread just to see how it was going for me. I did it yesterday to prepare for the talk and discussion. And the divine discontentment, and I kind of knew it. They're going to call you out. I haven't really driven the car in like a year. I mean, I've driven like from like one little corner to the other, but like a couple of blocks, and it's causing me to feel very restricted. I've been driving since I was 15 years old. So to not be driving, and so it called me out, and it was like calling me out all these different ways of how it's impacting my life. So I was like, okay, all right, you work. So I would love to share that spread with you. And I put it on YouTube a long time ago too, but this time we're going to work together with it. So that's that. So that's what that is. But I'll put it all, bear with me. I'm going to update the description box after my family and I figure out our late dinner. He was like, you want pizza from last night, or you want to go to, I'm going to say, this cute little Italian restaurant that's out of someone's, this guy from Italy, like out of his home. And I'm like, I want to go there. I don't want to, it's my birthday. Can a sister get something more than pizza? I'm grateful, but wow. Thank you. So anyhow, that's it. So we got our deck. We now know what our deck is. This is Lyseer's Tarot. March 1st-ish. Let me look at the calendar. Oh, that's a Tuesday. Maybe it'd be like March 3rd, because you know me and Thursdays on live streams. So it might be March 3rd. But I got some work to do. So I got to get ready for our tarot study. I'm so excited. I bet you guys thought I wasn't going to do it again, didn't you? But I am. I love it. I think this is a great way for us folks who've been doing tarot and reading cards for a while to feel, to get all excited about cards, our decks and things. And then for new people, it's an opportunity to learn from a seasoned folk, and also, to explore and to deep dive in a safe way. So I'm excited about that. There's something else I was going to share with you guys, but I guess it's not important. Yeah, it's not important because I forgot. Yeah, right. Thank you. Can a sister go out like pizza? Like, we did that yesterday. I swear I'm not as diva as I'm acting right now, but it's my birthday, so I'm allowed to be a little diva with him. So anyways, thank you guys for being with me today. I'm so happy. I'm super excited about our tarot study and the course and the membership and all of that good stuff that I'll be doing. We got some fun stuff to get into, and Yeah, I can't wait to also finally, now I'm done creating the course, to now get back to watching, the other YouTubers that I love to watch in our community and checking out all the fun things that you guys are coming up with, because every one of you all in this chat are doing beautiful things. So give yourself a hand. Anywho, I guess I'll get off this line and I'll go and find me some food. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all the amazing birthday wishes. You made this old lady feel so good. So good. All right, guys. Much love, many blessings, and I'll see you all. And again, replay game, please put your ideas in the comments section below. Also, let me know about mystical moments, tarot mystical moments for next tarot study, because we talked about it, but. All right, guys. Bye.